Learn English to Gujarati connectors, with regard to, in favor of, and.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
Welcome to the meeting nobody wanted. Hey, you are about to learn some very useful English to Gujarati formal phrases without falling asleep on a spreadsheet. Yes, even expressions like
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
can become fun. Welcome to the great office of serious faces, where every coffee is lukewarm and every sentence sounds important. Today, you walk into a meeting room where a cat in glasses is running the session. The cat taps the table and says, with regard to the budget, in Gujarati.
બજેટના સંદર્ભમાં.
We need more data. Then the dog from accounting raises a paw and says, in relation to the new policy.
નવી નીતિના સંબંધમાં.
We also need coffee. A lot of coffee. The parrot from legal adds, in the context of education.
શિક્ષણના સંદર્ભમાં.
This training is excellent. You smile, because somehow this absurd meeting is actually teaching you Gujarati. Your phrases for today. Let's collect the key expressions first, like shiny language tools for your pocket. No actual pocket required, but it helps if it is dramatic. With regard to, equals.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
In relation to, equals.
ના સંબંધમાં.
In the context of, equals.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
On the basis of, equals.
ના આધારે.
At the expense of, equals.
ના ખર્ચે.
In favor of, equals.
ના પક્ષમાં.
In the course of, equals.
દરમિયાન.
Tiny drama in a giant office. Now you will hear the phrases inside a short story. Imagine the most overqualified office in the world, where even the stapler has opinions. The manager opens a file and clears his throat so loudly that 3 interns nearly become philosophers. With regard to your question, he says.
તમારા પ્રશ્નના સંદર્ભમાં.
The answer is yes. The lawyer jumps in relation to the case.
આ કેસના સંબંધમાં.
We need more evidence. The professor, who has somehow appeared without invitation, says, in the context of culture.
સંસ્કૃતિના સંદર્ભમાં.
This symbol means something different. The analyst waves a chart and declares, on the basis of the data.
ડેટાના આધારે.
We should change the plan. The janitor, clearly the wisest person in the building, mutters, please do not increase profits at the expense of workers.
કામદારોના ખર્ચે.
Single quote. Everyone nods, even the stapler. Finally, the committee votes in favor of the proposal.
પ્રસ્તાવના પક્ષમાં.
During the meeting,
મીટિંગ દરમિયાન.
you realize you are actually understanding formal Gujarati. This is either progress or very advanced office magic. How the phrases feel. This part helps you feel the difference between similar expressions. Because language is not just vocabulary, it is also vibe. Use, with regard to, when you want to sound formal and focused.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
Example. With regard to the budget, we need more data, equals.
બજેટના સંદર્ભમાં, અમને વધુ માહિતી જોઈએ.
Use, in relation to, when you want to show connection.
ના સંબંધમાં.
Example. She asked a question in relation to the report, equals.
તેણીએ અહેવાલના સંબંધમાં એક પ્રશ્ન પૂછ્યો.
Use, in the context of, when meaning depends on setting.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
Example. In the context of history, this decision was important, equals.
ઇતિહાસના સંદર્ભમાં, આ નિર્ણય મહત્વપૂર્ણ હતો.
Use, on the basis of, for evidence or support.
ના આધારે.
Example. We acted on the basis of the report, equals.
અમે અહેવાલના આધારે કાર્ય કર્યું.
Use, at the expense of, when one side gains and another loses.
ના ખર્ચે.
Example. Growth came at the expense of nature, equals.
વિકાસ પ્રકૃતિના ખર્ચે આવ્યો.
Use, in favor of, for support.
ના પક્ષમાં.
Example. Many voters are in favor of change, equals.
ઘણા મતદારો બદલાવના પક્ષમાં છે.
Use in the course of for something happening during a period.
દરમિયાન.
Example. In the course of the year, many things changed. Equals.
વર્ષ દરમિયાન ઘણી બાબતો બદલાઈ.
Repeat after the extremely serious cat. Time for a spoken drill. Say each Gujarati phrase aloud, even if you feel like a very formal news anchor trapped in a comedy show. With regard to.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
In relation to.
ના સંબંધમાં.
In the context of.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
On the basis of.
ના આધારે.
At the expense of.
ના ખર્ચે.
In favor of.
ના પક્ષમાં.
In the course of.
દરમિયાન.
Mini dialogue practice. Now let's make the phrases move. You listen, imagine the scene, and maybe judge the characters a little. A. What about the policy? B.
નીતિના સંદર્ભમાં.
We will review it tomorrow. A. Why did the lawyer speak for so long? B. Because.
કેસના સંબંધમાં.
He had a lot to say. Lawyers do enjoy a dramatic sentence. A. Why does this word mean something different here? B.
સંસ્કૃતિના સંદર્ભમાં.
The meaning changes. A. Why did you change the plan? B.
આંકડાના આધારે.
Numbers are rude but useful. A. Why is the company richer? B. Sadly.
કામદારોના ખર્ચે.
A. Are you for this idea? B. Yes, I am.
આ વિચારના પક્ષમાં.
A. When did everything go wrong? B.
ચર્ચા દરમિયાન.
Naturally. Quiz time, but friendly. You are doing great. Let's test your memory before the office cat promotes you to assistant director of formal phrases. What is Gujarati for with regard to?
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
What is Gujarati for in relation to?
ના સંબંધમાં.
What is Gujarati for in the context of?
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
What is Gujarati for on the basis of?
ના આધારે.
What is Gujarati for at the expense of?
ના ખર્ચે.
What is Gujarati for in favor of?
ના પક્ષમાં.
What is Gujarati for in the course of?
દરમિયાન.
Challenge round. Now you try to think a little faster. Do not panic. Even fluent speakers sometimes look dramatic before answering. Translate. With regard to the project, we need a new plan.
પ્રોજેક્ટના સંદર્ભમાં અમને નવી યોજના જોઈએ.
Translate. In relation to the report, we need more evidence.
અહેવાલના સંબંધમાં અમને વધુ પુરાવા જોઈએ.
Translate. In the context of law, this makes sense.
કાયદાના સંદર્ભમાં આ સમજાય છે.
Translate. We decided on the basis of the evidence.
અમે પુરાવાના આધારે નિર્ણય લીધો.
Translate. They won at the expense of others.
તેઓ બીજાના ખર્ચે જીત્યા.
Translate. I am in favor of this change.
હું આ બદલાવના પક્ષમાં છું.
Translate. In the course of the trip, we learned a lot.
પ્રવાસ દરમિયાન અમે ઘણું શીખ્યા.
A quick memory trick. Before we finish, here are quick hooks to make the phrases stick. sticky like chewing gum, but much more educational.
સંદર્ભ
Means context, so.
ના સંદર્ભમાં.
Helps you sound formal and focused.
સંબંધ
Means relation, so.
ના સંબંધમાં.
Connects ideas.
આધાર
Means basis or support, so.
ના આધારે.
Means based on facts or evidence.
ખર્ચ
Means expense, so.
ના ખર્ચે.
Means one side pays the cost.
પક્ષ
Means side, so.
ના પક્ષમાં.
Means on the side of, or in favor of.
દરમિયાન
Means during, so it places events inside a stretch of time. Thanks and keep practicing. You made it through formal Gujarati connectors, a heroic achievement. Thank you for learning with me today. Thank you for listening and practicing English to Gujarati with these useful expressions. Keep repeating.
ના સંદર્ભમાં. ના સંબંધમાં. ના આધારે. ના ખર્ચે. ના પક્ષમાં.
And.
દરમિયાન.
Out loud until they feel natural. Practice a little every day, use them in your own sentences, and soon you will sound calm, clear, and impressively precise. And if a cat in glasses ever invites you to a meeting, you are officially ready.